What is going on, trash talkers, civilians, and assholes alike? Today, we are back in the balmy, hot garage. It's 107 degrees out, which means it's way damn hotter in this garage. Today, we're going to talk about goals and what drives you. We had podcast number 1 last week, and here we are back with a new podcast. I finally managed to get my Veterans Trash Talk shirt in the mail. Thank you, fellas, for getting that off to me. God, I'm sweating like crazy. Well, goals. What drives you? As I already said. What do you consider successful? What do you feel is success in your mind? How do you know if you've achieved success? I can speak on myself, speaking as the Mammoth, speaking as Fester, speaking as the Madness, whatever the hell I'm called and referred to. My thought, my belief is that I've got a lot of buddies that are gone. I watched a lot of friends die that should not have died, that were just too young to go. And I feel like, a part of this just hits my PTSD, part of it's just who I am as a person. I feel that it's my job. I need to do the best that I can in this life because I was, unharmed. I am still alive and breathing and moving forward in life. So I feel it's my job to do the best that I can, to move on as they would for me, I would imagine, so their death was not in vain. So in my mind, I feel like, I have a hard time sometimes feeling like it's good enough. What I'm doing is good enough. So I think you should always want to strive for better. That's why I've always pushed to progressively improve your life in all different areas, whether it's your job or your pay or just the way you're living, the neighborhood, whatever it is. We're not around that long. You know what I mean? Don't be so concerned with penny pinching and saving up a big fat pile of money. And I can't do this. I can't spend this on my kid because it's not part of the budget. And watch your kid, with their little broken heart. No, live your life. Live your life. Life will move on. You can't take all that money to the grave with you. And you sure as hell can't control who spends it and how they spend it when you're dead. So enjoy the time you have now. So, back to what I was saying about that. You have to have goals. You don't have to, but it's good to have goals. I every day I live for my guys that are gone, and not just my guys. I had identical twin boys that died at birth. I live for them too, because they don't get this opportunity. I'm still alive. They're not. All my buddies, my kids, everyone. They don't have that chance, but here I am. So why the fuck am I going to sit around moping about, or I didn't get a raise, or I got passed over for promotion or whatever, Shut the fuck up. Do the work. Put in the time. Prove your worth. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Achieve those goals. Set those goals. The way I've been doing it for quite a while now is I will set goals. I will set 2 goals. I'll set reasonable goals that are achievable, at least that I believe so, and then I'll set horizon goals. Now the horizon goals, I constantly am moving the goalposts on those. Sorry, I am sweating like fucking crazy. I believe in having the realistic goals, the feel-good goals, as you could say, and the horizon goals, the big ones, the ones that are possible, but we're just going to keep them on the horizon, or they're that big that they're not very soon going to be happening. How hungry are you for your goals? You know, I know some of this comes off as cliche, but it down to the nitty gritty is true, real shit. You say you want to, you know, get that next big house, or you want to reach E8, or whatever it is you're trying to reach, and you say it, and you're talking about it, and you tell your buddies, and you tell your family. But how realistically hungry are you trying to push and achieve that? Are you putting in the after hours? Are you putting in the before hours? Are you working hard during the hours? If it's fitness related, are you eating right? Are you cutting crap out? Are you putting in the time? Me personally, I train 6 days a week. I only have one dedicated rest day. And most of my workouts are all began and done before the sun is up. But it's all about, you know, in the kitchen. It's not just about in the gym. It's the same thing at work. Are you turning in your work, or your reports, your emails, your phone call? Are you doing everything you can to be good at your job? It's all about how great you want to be. Because anything's possible. Nobody ever thought we'd have a black president. People say the same thing about a woman president. Anything on this planet is possible. How bad do you want to do what it is? Myself, I never thought that I would squat 500 pounds. Personally, for me, I thought it was a horizon goal, a possible thing, maybe no time soon. That's came and gone. I've been doing that. The new goal is 600. That's coming up. I might be doing that very, very soon, within a few weeks. Wasn't even a thought. Wasn't even a goal. 500 originally, that was my end goal. So it just goes to show you how strong the human mind is. When you want something bad enough and you are hungry enough, you will get what the fuck you want. Speak it into existence. If you have to write fucking notes on Post-its and put them around your house or apartment, do it. Whatever you need to cram it into your head, you are good at what you do. You put the time in. You are dedicated. You do the homework. You do the math. You know it's possible. But how hungry are you? What drives you? Me? My drive is for my kids. It's for my family. It's for all of my friends that are gone. So they drive me. Realistically, most people say, be selfish. Make them for yourself. Don't do it for someone else. No, I do. I do it for myself, but that's easy. I do it for everyone else that's around me, that's supporting me, that wants to see me succeed, that's watching me, that's motivating me. Like my wife helps me with my food, helps me with my clothes, helps me with everything around in my life. Make sure that I can achieve my goals. Make sure I buy whatever I need if it's going to help me. Who's around you? Who's interrupting you? Who's holding you back? If it's just you, then your mind's not right. And you need to get that shit right. I don't care if you're in the active military, or if you're retired, or if you're a civilian, you never were in the military, and you're just listening to this because you're cool and you like me. It doesn't matter. But goals. Why do you have them? What do you want? What do you want out of this life? I've heard a great quote by, of all people, Kevin Hart. And he said, I got a book, but it's not done yet. I got all these chapters, but my book is not done being written yet. I don't know how the rest of this book goes. And I like what I've done so far. But I know that my book has a lot more chapters, and I'm curious to see what else goes in it. And I like that. That really made me think. Because when I thought about that, and I thought about everything I've been through in my life, and yeah, I got a lot I want to do still. I'm not done yet. I'm 39 years old, and I feel like I've done a lot. And I've been a lot of places. I put my body through hell, and my mind through hell, and my wife, my life. Been around the world multiple times. But, it comes down to, what do you want? Don't just settle into comfortable laziness. Get the most out of this life, because I could be hit by a car tomorrow and it's game over. Was I working my damnedest today? I don't know. Was I? You know? Put the work in. Don't be lazy. You know? You have too many people in your life supporting you. I just believe the human brain is strong. It's a strong thing. Success. What do you consider success? Do you consider it money? You know, having a big fat bank account? Do you consider it what you drive? Do you consider it the size of your house or the neighborhood you're in? Or do you consider it just how happy you are? Everyone kind of has their own opinion on what they consider successful. My opinion has probably changed a lot over life. I used to think, man, I need this car, or I need that much money. That'd be nice. And I'll be honest with you, I don't believe that I need a big pile of money. I don't need to be happy. I like certain materialistic things. There's no lie. My wife will tell you. But I don't live and die by it. It's not going to break my heart. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, you know, I like nice things. And I think that people, human beings, you deserve nice things. That's why you work so hard. You're not exchanging money for hours at work. You're exchanging hours of your life. So you need to get the most out of those hours of your life. When you get it back, use your money wisely. Don't just blow it on crap, but you don't need to just hoard it away and do nothing with it. Make your family happy. Enjoy a nice life. Go places. Go to dinner. Go on vacation. Go on a weekend vacation. Have fun. Do nice things with your husband or your wife, or your kids, whatever. But always push. You always got to push on. What's the end game? Is there an end game? For me, I used to have an end game. Like I said, I used to think once I hit 500 pounds, I'll be happy and content. Now that I'm almost hitting 600 pounds, I realize there's no end game. It's just, for me, I'm that hungry. You cannot tell me no. I just keep moving the goalposts because I've learned with how strong my mind is, you're not going to stop me. If I want it bad enough and it's realistically possible as a human being, I'm going to fucking do it. It's going to take a while, but I'm going to do it if it's something I really want to do. And once I passed 500, I was determined. Yep, I'm going to squat 600 pounds like a boss. Hell yeah, I'm going to do that shit. And there we were. So it comes down to how bad you want something. I just think a lot of people get lost in the fact that the human mind is a lot more powerful than they really think. I am 39 years old, and my mind and my body has been put through absolute just sheer hell. All the high school sports I played, well, youth sports growing up, high school sports, then I went into the Marine Corps and the infantry, beat the fuck out of my body in the Marine Corps. Also in high school, I did martial arts. So my body's been through hell over the years. Got out, super depressed, gained a ton of weight, probably not good for my body at all. Lost a bunch of weight, did a bunch of CrossFit, then became a powerlifter. Now I'm beating my body up all over again. But my body's responding, and at 39 years old, I look back to everything I've done, putting myself through hell, mentally and physically, and I'm extremely proud of the person that I am today and who I am. And if I can help any one of you or change anybody's life, everything is worth it. Which is also a reminder, I'm always here. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Veterans Trash Talk. I have PTSD, and I'm not worried about talking about it. I'll talk about it with anybody that wants to talk. Anyone that has mental health questions or trauma or personal issues that bother them as well. My mental and social door is always open. I don't mind. But I feel like I've come a long way, and I've worked my ass off to get where I'm at. And mentally, I've always felt mentally strong enough to get through things. But do a little evaluation on yourself and look back at what you've been through in the last 15, or if you're my age, 20 years, and just look through everything you've done in your life in the last 20 years. I was in the Marine Corps. I was in high school sports. I was very active in the military. I got out, believe it or not, and I started a band. We recorded. I had some fun and success with that. And then I got fat, and then, yeah, you know the story. But, I mean, I've done a lot in my life up to this point. And sometimes I think maybe I should write a book so I don't forget all this crap, because I've had some wild adventures. But, you know, look back at who you were and reflect on who you are today, and just see how you've grown, you know? And think of all these things when you're making these goals, and you're looking back at life, and you're looking at what you've got going for yourself, and the goals that you have set, or you're in the process of, or that you might want to set. And think about your life, you know, evaluate everything. It's just something to consider. It's something I was pondering in this all hotness this week. Sorry, I apologize. But last thing before I stop, think about your goals. Make them. Have the bigger goals, the ones that are out of reach, have those. And think to yourself and come up with, how hungry am I? And how bad do I want this shit? What do I consider success? And how far am I willing to take it? And what drives you? This has been Mammoth from Mammoth Power Company, working through Veterans Trash Talk with my now sweaty veteran shirt, which you can go get yours at the Veteran Trash Talk website. Also, you can pick up any Mammoth Power Company merch at www.mammothpowercompany. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, or on the www.com site. Pick up some merch. Support me and my avenue to push all of you fuckers into a healthy and strong and tough lifestyle. And get off your ass and handle it.